Grab the Dunkin' Donuts Best Buds combo for 109 pesos each.
One-day sale on July 20, 2019. Buy a dozen classic donuts for only 199 pesos. Available from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. See you at any Dunkin' Donuts outlet here in Zamboanga City. This is brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts. Pasalubong ng bayan. Espresso yourself. Get a limited edition of Dunkin' Coffee mug and customize it because it comes with a free washable marker. Just add 80 pesos to any Best Buds combo or any dream deals, big deals, or the bar bundle. Promo runs from July 1 to July 31, 2019 only. Dunkin' Donuts. Pasalubong ng bayan.
Yes, Paka Bryce!
Saan tayo? May bagong bar. Let's go!
Nasaan yung bar? Ayan.
Introducing the new delicious Titty Bar. New shape, new flavors.
So, you like this bar?
Cheers! New delightful experience.
The magic of radio.
Here we go. This is the epicenter of music entertainment.
From the northern to the southern tip of the Philippines.
Giving you the most complete radio experience.
Trusting the competition is the country's number one. Number one for new music.
The world famous.
We are
Magic 95.5.
What can I give to make your day? Let me send some good vibes your way. Dunkin' Donuts, for every bite that fills the soul. Dunkin' Donuts, tender goodness that makes us whole. There's always more to love for the young and young at heart. It's where love starts.
Dunkin' Donuts, pasalubong ng bayan. Meet your new Best Buds. The Derek Combo, the Piola Combo, and the Ding Dong Combo. Grab the Dunkin' Donuts Best Buds combo for 109 pesos each.
Cada día, lunes hasta sábado, te presentamos por ustedes la radio y televisión, el programa de Ciudad de Zamboanga. Este es Dateline Teleradio. Taman junto con ustedes, mga veterano y respetado anunciador y comentarista, que hay día el discusión del día na mga asunto que tiene que hacer con la ciudad y el mga vivientes aquí. Este es Dateline Teleradio. Aquí na GBPI TV11 y na 95.5 Magic FM. Todos team, aquí na Dateline Teleradio.
One-day sale on July 20, 2019. Buy a dozen classic donuts for only 199 pesos. Available from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. See you at any Dunkin' Donuts outlet here in Zamboanga City. This is brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts. Pasalubong ng bayan. Espresso yourself. Get a limited edition of Dunkin' Coffee mug and customize it because it comes with a free washable marker. Just add 80 pesos to any Best Buds combo or any dream deals, big deals, or the bar bundle. Promo runs from July 1 to July 31, 2019 only. Dunkin' Donuts. Pasalubong ng bayan.
Yes, Paka Bryce!
Saan tayo? May bagong bar. Let's go!
Nasaan yung bar? Ayan.
Introducing the new delicious Titty Bar. New shape, new flavors.
So, you like this bar?
Cheers! New delightful experience.
the magic of radio.
Here we go. This is the epicenter of music entertainment.
From the northern to the southern tip of the Philippines.
Giving you the most complete radio experience.
Trusting the competition is the country's number one. Number one for new music.
The world famous.
We are
Magic 95.5.
What can I give to make your day? Let me send some good vibes your way. goodness that makes us whole. There's always more to love for the young and young at heart. It's where love starts.
Dunkin' Donuts, pasalubong ng bayan. Meet your new best buds. The Derek Combo, the Piola Combo, and the Ding Dong Combo. Grab a Dunkin' Donuts Best Buds Combo for 109 pesos each.
Cada día, lunes hasta sábado, te presenta con ustedes la radio y televisión, el programa de Ciudad de Zamboanga. Este Dateline Teleradio, taman junto con ustedes, mga veterano y respetado anunciador y comentarista, que hay guiar el discusión del día, na mga asunto que tiene que hacer con la ciudad y el mga vivientes aquí. Este Dateline Teleradio, aquí na GBPI TV11 y na 95.5 Magic FM. Todos team, aquí na Dateline Teleradio. This is GBPI TV11 Zamboanga, an affiliate station of 5 Plus Manila. No holds barred. Diskusyon. Buhay Sanggada, an hour-long talk show that tackles the pressing issues of the day. No holds barred. Tackles matters that affects the city and its people. Every Mondays from 9 a.m. with replays every Wednesdays after Dateline Zamboanga, and can also be viewed Sundays at 2 p.m. No holds barred. Diskusyon. Buhay Sanggada.
Buenas, querido vivienda de Zamboanga, y bienvenidos aquí na programa de aton de No Holds Barred. This time we are focusing on college education. Conforme está, we have with us here no less than the regional director de la Commission on Higher Education. That is the agency of government that is charged with promoting relevant and quality higher education, ensuring access to quality higher education, and guaranteeing protecting academic freedom for continuing intellectual growth, advancement and learning, and research and development. So, conforme está taki homegrown si Zamboangueño, si querido viviente de Zamboanga. Please welcome Dr. Rody Pangilinan Garcia. Pwede kita man siya bakano kita na Rody.
Mas bueno, no, para pwede intende ka nato na liyaton mga constituents aquí na Zamboanga in the entire region.
Conforme sa pwede ba ito aklara gayon con el público de Zamboanga, no? Si cosa particularmente el role del Commission on Higher Education. This is an agency that is under the President himself, no?
Yes, we are under the office of the President, and our role here is to really look at the quality and standards of our higher education institutions in the country.
Una cosa que más claro ahora, que suponiendo libre kita el educación desde año 2017, ya puede kita el libre educación dale con el mismo mga diferentes escuela de aton. Pero tiene pa acá 2018 ya pasa kita na sila access to
universal access to quality higher education.
What's the difference between the 2017 law and this new law that has been passed in 2018?
Yes, first law, it is for the pre-higher education in state university and colleges, as well as for local university and colleges. Mm-hmm. So elta chene aki privilege akilyan enroll na diaton state university and colleges libre adila edukasyon, included L13 identified fees. While universal access to quality higher education, incluido aquí el mga private higher education institutions. Okay. Especially nakita access to this are those considered to be poorest of the poor and those deserving college students.
I see. So anybody who graduated from grade 12 can go to any private institution and get free education?
Not all. Not all.
Yeah.
Because the selection for those who will be getting this privilege are those are considered to be poorest of the poor, and the identification comes from the DSWD.
Ansina.
Si el selection na DSWD, kami taas lang kami el proseso.
So how does one apply for this sila? Kaya tabato DSWD sa el proseso que necesita para detengan libre edukasyon na koleyo. So, kailangan sila, how do they apply for this?
Una, el commission tan identify kita kon el mga institution na tiene sila mga recognized programs. Once recognized programs, meaning el di la programa, bale yan comply sila el minimum standard del programa tan offer sila. Once we recognize that, automatically they will be included in the registry of the UNIFAST. For example, institution A, tiene L5 programa recognized, so dalik ta kanila access na registry. So dentro sa registry, akal mga estudyante enrolled ala na different programs, tiene sila tsansa para man-apply na UNIFAST or na universal access to quality higher education programs.
I see. So, si como por ejemplo, cuando de barrio ben lejanos lugar de pequeña gatio estudia na sila Ivy League institution grade graduate man yung grade 12 pero no pwede man afford con ese I can apply for this na DSWD.
No, man-apply na mismo eskwela onde liya entra.
Okay.
And then, DSU application, man-forward directly na diaton system. So, DSWD will be the one to determine si ba estudyante really estaba bagad STL registered ba sila, especialmente akal na mga miyembro del PORPIS. So, hindi todo pwede. Especialmente tamira kita akagat poorest of the poor. Kasi access to quality education, we want to give it to the poorest of the poor in order to improve their economic status.
Sí. Now, bien grande el rol del Commission on Higher Education to make education more responsive to the needs of society di aton, el necesidad na mismo komunidad. Cosa kailangan desara taman prioritize cosa curso que debe estudiar el mga estudiante que ta contesta con el necesidades también na mismo komunidad conforme está.
Actually, depende sa different region, no? For example, na diaton region, el agriculture, el diaton medyo el direction, del diaton programa aquí. So we give more scholarship to these programs so that we can develop more quality human resource in order to manage this particular sector.
Does it mean that we're giving more priority to agricultural scholarships right now?
Yes, we do. Actually, it's almost free, and even the Department of Agriculture are giving out scholarship for those enrolled in the agriculture program.
Especially in aqua.
Yes.
El R&D diaton tamira bindehaw kita so far as Region 9 is concerned también.
The research and development diaton. Actually, el diaton role, especialmente el diaton higher education institution, uno del ila functions is to really enhance the R&D in their institution. Kasi we know for the fact that higher education institutions existe sila para man-develop more research. And then the ila research output, pwede sila liban na komunidad para pwede sila ayuda na komunidad. If this good research output can be utilized by the community, and then it will create some sort of livelihood programs, and of course, there will be good economic output.
Yeah. But how do you make it more attractive to students? I mean, you may have the scholarship programs for agriculture and even aquaculture, pero conforme ta sinuay takers para deste, kay sila para ko sa man yung estudyante de pekabal no man yung kada man yung trabaho, so to speak. How do you develop sila the interest or el kwanali para tener demanda con esta klase mga también?
Kita usually we give this to the institution. So the institution will be the one to promote their programs, make it more attractive, and make good package for those would like to be in this sector. So libre el education, tiene pa sila allowance, and at the same time, if they can engage directly to different industries related na agriculture, onde pwede man enhance el potential del yaton mga estudyante, este también na way wherein pwede sila grande interest man focus na agriculture.
How do we make sure that the education that we prioritize at this point in time will answer the needs of our industries in the region?
Kita always, yaton mga programa, usually it should be responsive to the needs of the region, needs of the industry. No? El higher education, amutan supply, el demand del mga sectors na industriya. So we see to it that yaton curriculum is responsive to their needs. It should be outcomes based, meaning el cosa te enseña na institution should be amos el actual needs del industry. Onde el diaton mga estudyante immediately after learning it from the classroom through instructions or research, they can automatically demonstrate that particular knowledge, skills, and attitude.
I see. Diyan ba partnership, LCHED, kung natin mismo mga industriya ka-existente kika natin, do we have an apprenticeship program that students can take avail of so that more or less sila después del studio nila tan-oho si al mismo kompanya, habla kung natin sakay kung natin para trabaho kiko.
Si uno se del diatun challenges akin na diatun riyon kasi medyo hindi gayot kita nuay kita chance in terms of having so many industries, nuay kita mucho industriya akin na diatun riyon, onde pwede kita ablaman engage directly el diatun mga estudyante pati el diatun mga eskwela na usually el exposure del diatun mga estudyante is outside the region pa, no? Kaya sila exposure outside the region on the mga grande industries where they can really see the actual situation of the real world of work.
I'm gonna say, let's take one again. Are we in the process of making the paradigm shift right now? Kay tulo mismo antes el trend de educación di aton is that we create graduates to fill in the labor export to other countries, more than concentrating on our own industries in the country.
Yes.
No? So, how are we slowly changing that situation?
Okay. So, kami, we do respect academic freedom. So, that is the constitutional right of each higher education institution. Chinikita tabla, when we facilitate higher education institution, we see to it that their vision and mission related to the needs of the locality or community onde sila para pwede sila man answer el needs. Kasi hindi man pwede un institution chine the same vision, mission, and goal, di ba? So sila setan produce el ila own products. So, see to it that ila produkto marketable sa market. I mean, they're graduates, di ba? So, siguro naman, when naman institution, create graduates, and at the end, may pwede buska trabaho. So, in this sector, higher education, they really have to create something in order for their graduates to have good placement in the market.
I see. Now, one of the role del CHED is to develop our research and development to enhance our science sector na kwandiaton. How do you do that, especially if the challenges with you right now as a new director? How will you do that to enhance research and development for our aquaculture industries in the region, to make it more viable for new industries that can crop up na region?
Usually, LDA na commission, chinikita mga programa for search for best research, chinikita dale funding if they can come up with a very good research para man develop more akal kosa sila kere.
Is CHED getting enough funding right now from the national government, or is the funding enough for 2000? Sabi yo, grande po konsentrasyon de ustedes del 2018, pero are we? Is there a promise of a bigger budget for?
Actually, Eliatun budget depende na proposal del mga institusyon. So, chine kita budget for that. So, chine kami call for research presentation, submission of research, like previous years, chine kita IDIG, akel institution development grant, tadali kita research grants, kung diatun mga institusyon, depende sa cuánto el valor. So if found that the particular project or research is viable and that is good for the community, then the tendency, whatever amount stated in the research.
Who determines that? The Regional Development Council or the?
Si chine kita mga vetting panel. Chine kita vetting panel, si chine kita call, chine kita vetting panel. Tamira kami muna akin na region, si Okay ba este. Of course, chine kami expert from outside. Usually, el NEDA, ayuda ka natin mira, since ba proyekto is related na diatun Regional Development Plan.
Ansina.
Si.
Conformista, what is the extent of coordination del CHED con el different local government units di atin? So more or less sila in sync también el mga plano kita para contesta con el necesidades del región di atin.
Active kita na diatun attendance na Regional Development Council, the RDC, onde ta pwede kita dali diatun boss para man improve the quality of research the higher education institutions. That's why we are we are doing our best in terms of monitoring, hindi lang el research, el instruction tamen. Kasi once bonito el producto del diaton institution, they don't need actually to apply for research grants. El mismo industriya yata atraka kanila, no? Tamira sila as institution can develop more good research. Like for example, certain industry, they will approach the institution if they have the capability na, okay, it's the institution. So el diaton research project, dali kita kung the institution, but at the same time, kita partner.
Yeah. Let's say, for example, like ikarato na Ciudad de Zamboanga, there is a call for sila sustainable energy sources. Ano ba sila, cosa el role del CHED para poder tener mga proper research concerning con eso también?
Sí, chinigat kita, actually, el diato na riyon, chinig kita, professional organization dealing with research, tan meet sila sa regularly, tan discuss sila issues and concerns related na needs del industry. So kita as higher education commission, kosa kami taas is to facilitate professional organizations so that we know very well that through convergence it will come up with a very good output, no? So kami as I mentioned, to facilitate kami sa todo and to dali kami input also kosa el mga direction needed.
I see. No, Zamboanga is fast becoming the educational hub for the entire peninsula. If not for the entire peninsula, even for the entire of Southwestern Mindanao siguro. So, how do we make sure that the colleges and universities that are cropping up right now meet the standards of CHED? And I know that you're gunning for the internationalization of our movimiento, US and the local CHED is gunning for internationalization of education, diba?
Yes.
So how do we make sure that these colleges and universities meet international standards?
Unang-una, of course, necesita sila man-meet diaton minimum standard. El minimum standard. We have to monitor kosa el minimum standard per program. Once okay adila programa, yan meet ya sila, they can go higher for accreditation. So ese accreditation is a third-party accrediting body only tan certify kanila kay dila program that's considered beyond the minimum standard of CHED. Kasi pamira kita kosa el palisiya para kung ese programa na Eliaton institution, pwede pa sila man enhance beyond the minimum standard para pwede sila man meet international standard. So that's why it's up to the institution how to go beyond the minimum standard given by the Commission on Higher Education.
Di man na kita klase de educational institution ba sila pwede ba kita usat palabra fly by night institution kaya tulo mismo tali lang kita bala para kada diploma milang so to speak pero pensa todo lang mismo hindi gata pwede man ligan na takal board manadaman todo takawalang kahit naman na examen mga estudyante no so how do you eliminate this or do you recommend
intensify kita el monitoring amo sa el basis di atun so once we can determine kaya mga institution na below the minimum standard we usually give intervention immediately. El diamond proseso is to give them time to comply within a given period. Then the following round of evaluations, hindi pa sila pwede comply con el diaton requirements. So chinya kami recommendation. Usually tamanda kami kanila man gradual phase out el program. Kasi no
how do you make sure that their teachers are really qualified to teach the subject that they're teaching? Kay Chinagi, alguna beses tamang kita mga koleyo ki. Habla enseñaste clase de curso pero hindi mga deberasan kwalipikaw para enseñar con este particular curso.
Si tan-acknowledge kita tamang kita sina mga issues and tan consider kami mga challenge kits kanamon no. So kosa kita taas as I made mention tanda kita na eskwela tamira kita whether is a dila faculty lineup yan mid basin na diaton standard especially akina higher education institutions todo alita enseña should be master's degree not only master's degree but should be verticalized kosa diso degree na for example this specialization is in mathematics this master should also be mathematics and even his doctorate degree. So tamira kita kunese todo no. So amo kami chinetamin a little bit issue kasi bien grande el turnover na diaton na faculty na higher education institution especially kung then introduce ka naton LK12 no karamihan del diaton na mga faculty akil especially mga na private kay un poco hindi alto el sueldo, yan offer el DepEd, alto sueldo for K-12. So yan invest el CHED na di ila graduate programs and then some of them yan transfer na DepEd.
How do you go about checking? Kay manadali graduate doctorate degree pero sila graduate doctorate degree na un institution ke donde sila dul diploma milang tadala tamen el doctorate degree hindi ka tapos sila manadali kita mga kasan sinabla sila naging doctorate PhD pero pinadoktor lang yung PhD niya no?
Okay so hindi tamin kita sa tabla kay hindi exist, chinetamentan exist, but of course that's a full responsibility of the institution. Chine kita tamira na chine mga otro eskwela taliba LD la mga programa aki na diaton syudad or de otro region taliba di la mga programa ta chine sila mga programa of what we call it offsite programs the dila graduate programs tapos ngay sila permit illegal illegal So that's why we coordinated with CHED, with DepEd especially. Most of the teachers, they enrolled in the different graduate programs. So we released actually 2 years ago only those institutions that are considered legal and with permit under CHED. 9.
What sanctions are imposed on institutions that more or less become diploma meals for doctorate degrees, so to speak?
Chinya kita uno issue ya resolved no. Actually, it's not only in Region 9, mas nationwide yes the issue. Now, actually gradua na eskwela na considered to be illegal. So akel gradual ya, they have to suffer the consequence kasi hindi kel man consider kanila as
Hindi
graduate.
kanila dala recognition.
Not recognitions. If they would like to apply for SO, for example, special order, and then that belong to that institution that is considered to be blacklisted. So in terms of using their particular academic credentials for promotions and everything. So usually ang mga industriya tan refer sa kanamon. Sa kasi sila kanamon certification si este ba particular graduate ba na este eskwela, legitimate ba este eskwela, doctorate holder, okay ba este con ustedes. So tadali kami sa certification.
Ansina.
Sí.
So, hindi lang de basta-basta kaya ba't kita PhD na napunta nila sa nombre diya. Kaya this is qualificado. Necesita el respetado también a la institution quien dala sa PhD.
Sí, oo.
And recognized by CHED.
Sí, actually, among kanikel, no, recognize el CHED. Kami encourage kami kung diaton mga kere entran graduate programs, miragad sila is aside from the certification of CHED or authority given to that institution to offer graduate program, mira tamin sila si level 1, level 2, level 3 basta sila accredited.
Amoy gani kay dalamin mo ta mirete tiempo ara ante cuando ta saka kami el master of degree para ver tu saka con el master of degree cuánto sufrimiento que tu ta pasa pero ara dalamin mo pa bien pas mangyat saka el master of degree.
Sí.
I don't know cosa ba mo
siguro chinitamin ng mga eskwela at chinisad new strategy, especially with the advent of technology, no, chinikita mga blended learning programs. So siguro they apply such strategy. Kasi unlike before during our time na libro lang kita pati na library written research, ara it's more online niya lang, even instructions.
Ang lang ti para ante de estudiar para kada man master of degree ha.
Sí.
Pero ana may pagkaninikon dahil ano PhD.
Pero chini kita ara programa no ma-implementa ya actually for those graduate programs, especially taking doctorate program or any program that is related to doctorate degree, they are required to present their research nationally or
and
internationally and defend it. Not only that, but the research should be part of publication in a legitimate publishing company.
Ansina.
Sí.
So, claro te, que mas ta kada stricto ara
Sí,
Commission on Higher Education
Sí.
talaga no? Una cosa que while bien bonito no, que access to
Quality
higher education, libre daw ganun kita todo na gobyerno, pero tiene kita mga kwanta sa eskwela que habla libre del tuition, pero aumenta también mga nuevo requerimiento de gasto con el mga estudiante. Kaya el CHED puede intervenir con ese. Que lo mismo man, it's no longer fair to the students when you're supposed to be, kasi kanita libre de educación, pero tumora aumento, más kada más caro que manada mga requerimientos aumento que ta impone el mismo eskwela.
Sí, el cosa kami ta ase, si chene complaints, chene kanamon yan scribi officially regarding certain issues and concerns del diferente eskwela na diaton riyon, we have to refer this directly to the school and let them answer. So as of now, no kami pa receive any complaints, so we cannot act on it.
Like for example, the requirement was a certain school to require a pregnancy test of their women students. I mean, is that mandatory? Is it even? So I fail to see the connection between education and
siguro depende no if it is actually included in their manual, student manual, si Talia S, especialmente el programa na like BS Education, BS Secondary Education, Bachelor in Elementary Education, si uno sa del mga requirements, no? So, hindi kita kunesetang question. Pero si Nuaise Alya na student manual tapos implementa el diatun na mga eskwela and then chene reklama, so we really have to do something.
I see.
Oo.
Tiene una institución aquí que natin conformita tenía de esa clase de reclamo and I think it has already reached Congress at this point in time, no?
Sí.
El reklamo gani kung siya kung nasa mga add-on ba sila medical examinations conformita. One thing we would like to find out is that ¿puede ba el escuela impone que na un privado institution lang el conduci con el medical examination contra el que tiene mo kita de gobierno mga que puede darle con este mga test, no? So why not take advantage of government institutions for medical examination?
Actually, el commission mandagat man encourage, no? Akel hindi karo onde sila si cheneman mga additional requirements kung el diaton estudyante for medical check-up or whatever. El diaton lang kere kita mira legítimo. Meaning that el implementasyon del di ila mga programa, el di ila mga requirements, ya pasagad na di ila Board of Trustees or Board of Regents and then legal el proseso. So necesita mira kita kunese si sige ba sila el proseso, especialmente habla nga sila el di ila service provider, hindi government agency, kundi private, no? El dila service provider. Mira kita si chene ba proper bidding kasi el requirement naman diaton COA kasi tamira sila si chene proper bidding and all those things.
Ansina. Si kailangan distrito el CHED kung chene konese, especialmente si de gobierno te institusyon.
Of course el gobierno naman, di ba? Again, el BOT gayet sa tali. El Board of Trustees del certain institution or Board of Regents del UNO University.
Ansina. Pati kanali. So, anyway, kaya tayo bibigyan sa Zamboanga, mangkwento ita, mas pa ako na dato na ito, kaya interesante dato ng kwento también ko dato na ito director del CHED aquí, si Director Garcia, quien taki junto con este tiempo también para mangkwento, no, con el mejoras que tatali ka dato el Comisionado de Alta Educación. So, el video que otra vez con esta discusión de aton después de este corto mensaje.
No holds barred. Diskusyon. Buhay Sanggada, an hour-long talk show that tackles the pressing issues of the day. No holds barred tackles matters that affects the city and its people. Every Mondays from 9 a.m. with replays every Wednesdays after Dateline Zamboanga, and can also be viewed Sundays at 2 p.m. No holds barred. Diskusyon. Buhay Sanggada.
One-day sale on July 20, 2019. Buy a dozen classic donuts for only 199 pesos. Available from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. See you at any Dunkin' Donuts outlet here in Zamboanga City. This is brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts. Pasalubong ng bayan. Espresso yourself. Get a limited edition of Dunkin' Coffee mug and customize it because it comes with a free washable marker. Just add 80 pesos to any Best Buds combo or any Dream Deals, Big Deals, or the Bar Bundle. Promo runs from July 1 to July 31, 2019 only. Dunkin' Donuts. Pasalubong ng bayan.
Meet your new best buds. The Derek Combo, the Piola Combo, and the Ding Dong Combo. Grab a Dunkin' Donuts Best Buds Combo for 109 pesos each.
Yes, Paka guys! Saan tayo? May bagong bar. Let's go! Nasaan yung bar? Ayan.
Introducing the new delicious Titty Bar. New shape, new flavors.
So, you like this bar?
Cheers! New delightful experience.
I have a big barkada. I have a big family.
Making them happy is easy.
With the Dunkin' Donuts Big Deal.
You get 3 boxes of donuts
For $3.49.
It's just like adding 50 pesos
To the price of your favorite bundle. Make more people happy.
with the Dunkin' Donuts Big Deal.
The magic of radio.
Here we go. This is the epicenter of music entertainment,
From the northern to the southern tip of the Philippines.
giving you the most complete radio experience.
Threatening the competition is the country's number one. Number one for new music.
The world famous
We are
Magic 95.5.
Cada día, lunes hasta sábado, te presentamos por ustedes la radio y televisión, el programa de Ciudad de Zamboanga. Este es Dateline Teleradio, taman junto con ustedes, mga veterano y respetado anunciador y comentarista, que hay día el discusión del día, na mga asunto que tiene que hacer con la ciudad y el mga vivientes aquí. Este es Dateline Teleradio. Aquí na GBPI TV11 y la 95.5 Magic FM. Todos team, aquí na Dateline Teleradio. No holds barred. Diskusyon. Buhay Sanggada. An hour-long talk show that tackles the pressing issues of the day. No holds barred. Tackles matters that affects the city and its people. Every Mondays from 9 a.m. with replays every Wednesdays after Dateline Zamboanga, and can also be viewed Sundays at 2 p.m. No holds barred. Diskusyon. Buhay Sanggada.
Okay, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching No Holds Barred. And of course, special guest di aton ito tiempo, El Ched, Regional Director di aton. Wala nga asumi ko el position como Director del Commission on Higher Education, no? O Komisionado de Alta Educación. Del cuando lang ba ito sa kalugar namin from...
July 1, actually, LDMO position per CHED Special Order number 45. Designa pa lang sila as OIC Regional Director.
Ansina. So, as that, considerando este cuando, you have to go the entire region to cover the entire region, a little coverage?
Sí, including ARA, no? Bueno, ganito, kikita kasi mañana, chine kita consultative conference for the BARM area. Kaya kita ayuda ko ng BARM area also.
You mean you're also covering BARM?
Yes, for Unifast. Especially,
sí. Pensaba ba yun dito coverage region 9 lang?
Sí, tan ayuda kita con el diatun especially na Basulta, Basilan, Sulu, and Tawi-Tawi. El diatun programa del Unifast na implement el region 9. Kabar mañana, yan invite kita todo eskwela del BARM. Anda kita natun para dali kami proper orientation del implementasyon del Unifast. Kasi we want that this program will reach to the furthest area in the country, and one of that identified areas, El BARM.
I see. Let's talk about ese movimiento que el CHED aquí na Pilipinas y el mismo también na Estados Unidos tanggan kita for internationalization.
Sí.
What does this mean? Internationalization del mismo mga institusyon diyan. Does it mean that we have to meet sila standards set by the United States or what's about?
Hindi. Internalization, kaya kita mira kay LD aton mga estudyante can also go to the different universities and get accepted. So we call it the student mobility. So LD lang may estudyante also, anda tamin kina Pilipinas, sa katamin na programa, LD atong may estudyante, anda tamin na di ila nasyon, otro, para there is what we call it the common acceptance of students na entero nasyon, na entero mundo.
Sí. So, quiere decir, necesita kita mag-upgrade ato na level of education meet naman ang standard
Si,
nila.
kasi si hindi kita man meet ila standard, pakimodo sa ka-admission LDA mga estudyante alya na di ila different universities.
Yeah.
So necesita mira kita kay cosa te enseña el otro higher education institution entero mundo. So sige kita na di la standard para diaton mga estudyante si kere man transfer no kay we call it integration actually in Asia, no? Asian integration.
Conformesta el standard of the Atunara, we have been graded as number 14 ba o number 9 lang na entero Asia. Insofar as sila tertiary education is concerned.
Si kay
am I correct with that, Stefan?
No ay kami data on that yet. No kasi yamira man kita under pa kita na transition del K-12 program, meaning uno kita del mga countries, poco countries na entero mundo onde el diaton edukasyon amo pa lang i-implementa el K-12. So I think 3 countries na lang no ay pa-implementa el K-12, el una el Pilipinas, but as of now we are into it now. Kaya kita graduate, kaya kita first batch of graduate del K-12 onde ya completa ya el programa di aton. That is considered at par with other countries in the world.
So we are slowly getting there.
Yes.
Number 9 actually is not a bad number. Insofar as but yaabahaba kita in terms of educational standard as compared to the past.
Bonito, we cannot give specific answer to that. Kasi tiyan kita mga institution na world ranking, no? Ya entra. Akin na diato na nation, like for example, University of the Philippines. From Alalelejos, ara medyo takyakit kita poco abajo. So uno sa del mga indicators na we are getting better in terms of quality higher education, that we are at par already with some other universities in Asia.
Ansina. So, kaya sir, ba sila, hindi kita delehos na in terms of education?
Hindi. Simira tu ara, no? Mucho kita mga estudyante, foreigners, ta entra ka nato na ki eskwela. Mismo aki ka nato na Region 9, tiyan mga foreigners ta entra. Kaya this year, tiyan sila trust na diato na higher education system kay pwede sa man acquire certain skills, knowledge, and attitude that they can bring back to their country.
Causal assessment del CHED, no? Kung sa mga graduates diato na ara del del grade 12, are our graduates well educated enough for the college courses that kay man anti kita ta kritika no kay manalagi ta hindi na kolehiyo pero hindi pa kayo tapos sila noy palta pa din ta paraledo ganito tan difícil pa no. So are we graduating students right now that are now fit for college education?
Uno sa diatun debe kita mira no kasi as of now nebo lang kita chine first batch of graduate, no pa kita pwede dale proper assessment as onde ba sila i-aprende alina grade 11 and 12, no? So mira rin kita kasi mira kita dila admission na different higher education institutions siya subi ba di ila achievement level in terms of academics. See, as of now ni pag kita konkreto ebidensya kayang conduct kita study on that. We are encouraging researchers to conduct study on the effect or the readiness of our K-12 graduates to enter college.
I see. Do we have the proper mechanisms ba abajo del educational system diaton to be able to identify on the strong points ng mga estudyante diaton, whether they're good in technical, whether they're good in the sciences, or para pwede sila, akito bueno, akito debe estudiar. No? So, kay komprometan, dolo mo todo tagadwa, kaya kada abogado, depende kada pasa na abogasiya, depende na yung trabaho siyempre.
Uno sa diaton na challenges aki, no? Kay necesita kita man-identify kay kita level of interest. Dahil di aton mga estudyante on di ba di ila strength. Tama to si bueno ba sila na technical or bueno ba sila na sciences or whatever, mathematics. Dahil di aton problema ara ta pwede kita mira na di aton mga parents. Di aton mga parents kasi hindi pa ta pwede kanila mandagayod mira kay Eldiatun di lang mga anak chene mga what do you call it, different capability.
Yeah, amoy gonna say bueno para na agrikultura pero kay tatay na nakere ko na nakahula sila nogad mo kada igual kumigo sembrador.
Sí.
So no quiere mandar sa agrikultura.
Pero si mira sila no el na otro nation el mga agriculturists el mga farmers there
mga
riko pero aki kanatun chene pagat kita ay sabay kita kina na monte porque man kita manda pa kaninyo keda otra vez na monte pero they should realize na necesita lang el mga gente chene sila chera manda kita kanila dali el proper skills, proper knowledge on how to cultivate that particular agricultural land or do some good farming para more or less on a daily basis they can actually provide something not only for themselves but for the community, for the society.
Do you think that we need to restudy our educational system in the country right now? As it is, no? In Japan, and mga estudyante at an early age are already exposed to robotics, they're already exposed to technical know-how, and come to think of it, high school pa lang, tan-apprentice siya kung mga different sa industriya na Japan. So, na Taiwan is the same thing. Singapore, I think, is doing the same thing right now. Korea is also doing the same thing. Do you think that we need to restudy our educational system and adapt it to this, or major copycat what has been done by this more progressive countries?
The aton K-12 program, no. I'm talking about it not because I'm not from DepEd. That's the program of DepEd. Pero tamira kita kay aton exposure del mga bata supposedly before they can finish K-12 they must have we call it exposure or exposure to different industries. In order for them to determine ready ba sila, chene ba sila interest, especially akal mga STEM estudyante, no, the science, technology, and engineering, and mathematics. So their exposure should be related ali na industry. Para mira sila dila interest, kaya kada engineer. So ang sinagal el trabaho del engineer. Kaya kada mathematician or kaya kada scientist, ang sinapakali el trabajo del scientist.
Kaya the coordinated el esfuerzo del CHED pati del Departamento de Educación di aton. Kay sí, como por ejemplo, ese man se calzada del CHED, pero diferente el con del DepEd.
Actually, tiene kami proper coordination, especially el diaton implementation del curriculum. El diaton curriculum before, tiene kita general education subjects, require kita 54 units. Now, kung tiene K-12, diaton some subjects like Filipino, yan transfer ya kita kunese na K-12 para dali kita chance kung ang mga other subjects needed for proper enhancement of the different programs na higher education institutions. So instead of 54 units kita tan offer before, ara 36 units ya lang kasi yan transfer ya some of the subjects na K-12. So preparation sila para anda na koleyo.
See. More or less that we're trying to fix things up already. So
yes,
slowly.
little by little, slowly, and we do coordinate them. Amo gani kay uno del di mga programa siguro is to really see how ready are those K-12 graduates to enter college, no? And we will also look at those graduates before that they never been in K-12 programs and how they are compared to their readiness to enter college.
No, aquí na syudad de Zamboanga, ya mencioné man la alcaldesa di aton que prioridad en educación. Si tiene quejo el CHED con el gobierno local di aton que donde debe kita ma-improve o donde kita debe concentrar este tiempo, what would your suggestions be to the local government on how we can enhance more our educational system?
Of course, enhancement del educational system. First, mira kita el quality del diaton mga faculty una. Kasi si dali kita more privilege for our faculty to enhance their capability. There's no reason that they cannot transfer the best of their knowledge to our students.
See? So you urge more scholarship programs for the faculty?
Si pwede man natin ayuda el local government tan encourage yo na si pwede man focus kita con el diaton faculty. Kasi amo gayud si el heart del instruction. Si diaton faculty is nuay sila master's degree. Medyo kulang. Alta gayot del di ila quality para kedaon na faculty member. So, man sakripisyo gayod el futuro del di aton mga estudyante.
Well, anyway, kayo bibigyan sa Zamboanga, por una hora kita man kwento kung na este director del Comisionado de Alta Educación. Alegre kita que ya busca ka tu tiempo también para manjunto la programa del No Holds Barred. I hope this will not be the last time that you'll be with us también. Si tienen mga developments, please feel free to request para pwede kami kuntigo también po aire. Anyway, kayo bibigyan sa Zamboanga, ito apelo con el este mismo pueblo zamboangueño.
Okay, di mi apelo con ustedes. Siguro no, el Commission on Higher Education is ready every day, 24/7 na pwede kami receive mga question de ustedes, cosas quiere saber kanamon. So llama lang ustedes na diamon na opisina or visita na diamon opisina tali kami na Baliwasan Chico on the cerca na campus del Zamboanga City State Polytechnic College, no. So inform también yo con ustedes. Especialmente opening of classes di aton ara, si quiero ustedes man enroll con el dioses mga estudyante, mira gayot onde sa eskwela debe sila entra, especialmente si de esos mga programs, di ila ba mga programs recognized by the Commission on Higher Education. Amo lang kaya.
So, allí, claro es que antes de mandar enrollo ustedes, aseguran que legítimo la escuela cuando ustedes entra también. Sí, registered ba na CHED?
Sí.
Particularmente que tratamos mga review, que la escuela to ofrece mga reviewership.
Review center.
Review centers?
Sí, ese mga review center, hindi se diato na under kanatun. No?
Hindi mo se kunsta de takay?
Hindi se kalamon takay.
So, anyway, kayo bibigyan sa Zamboanga, hasta aquí lang kita, no? Quiero rendir gracias también con este director del Comisionado de Alta Educación, quien está aquí junto a esta tarde, na programa del No Holds Barred. En calor de damas y caballeros del No Holds Barred, de servidor, Rody Garcia, habla muchas gracias. Thank you very much, Director Garcia.
Muchísimas gracias contigo na del tiempo invitado conmigo.
Hasta la siguiente No Holds Barred, usted de servidor, Rody Garcia, te habla muchas gracias. Bye bye.
One-day sale on July 20, 2019. Buy a dozen classic donuts for only 199 pesos. Available from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. See you at any Dunkin' Donuts outlet here in Zamboanga City. This is brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts. Pasalubong ng bayan. Espresso yourself. Get a limited edition of Dunkin' Coffee mug and customize it because it comes with a free